Peace and everyone, ADR here. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we've got another 128 FUT Draft challenge, and we're gonna kick off with. Should we start with a 5-back, or should we? Now let's warm up. We'll go 4-3-3 holding. Obviously, the Arsenal women's team are in the draft now. They got the road to the final cards, so hopefully we'll see them. We get Reece James here. I don't know. I feel like I always want to call him either Lauren or Dan James for some reason, when it is just Reece. But anyway, that is fine. Our right winger is going to be one of 396 rated cards. Now, here's Chloe Kelly, the new road to the final card. Gets the England link with Reece James. Pedro Neto obviously gets the Chelsea link and can play anywhere across the front three. Hansen has a 97. So I think Pedro Neto here makes the most sense. Our striker is also going to be another 96 in Made. And then our left winger is going to be Loriente. So that is a really good start. And guys, if you're enjoying these draft challenges, be sure to leave a like. We now get Kim Little, 96 rated. We're going to take her instead of Vieira. And then our CDM is going to be Oberdorf. Now, we are a bit all over the place in terms of chemistry, so we are going to need to address that as we get Erling Haaland here. We probably need a Premier League team of the season if we want to get chemistry on this one. And DeMarco shows up here. You know what? Let's just take rating and we'll sort out the chemistry when we get onto the bench. We get Petrovic here. Who's better for chemistry? Maybe Misa's a bit better. We'll go Misa here, because goalkeeper can be a funny position, especially as we get either Courtois or Ter Stegen. I think we'll go Ter Stegen, but interestingly enough, actually, so Barcelona are on the verge of signing in Yon Garcia, and they re-signed Szczesny to a new contract. So what happens to... Wow, we've got so many 96s. What is going to happen to the likes of Ter Stegen? Is he going to stay? Is he going to go? I saw him linked with Man United, but I highly doubt that. We get Kai Havertz. So you know what? For chemistry, is actually really good. Gets that Arsenal link and the German link there and another Prem link. So that works out well. And if it's not Ter Stegen that Man United are bringing in, who do you guys think Man United realistically will sign as their new goalkeeper? Because I'm pretty sure they will get one. So let me know in the comments who you think we're going to sign for that goalkeeper position. Do we just take Vinny Jr. here? Because like Noah Lang, if we take him, he's got a high rated card. Rafinha's got a 97 as well. Osimhen's got a 97. It's only Claude Maurice that doesn't, but he's 4 ratings lower than Vinny. So we'll take Vinny here. Next pick is... Ooh. It's got to be Schwaber, isn't it? I feel like it has to be, because he's a better goalkeeper. He's going to get us more chemistry. And then Roberto Carlos is an icon, but probably wouldn't play. And he shows up again. We are going to go Mayulu. This is a ridiculously high-rated draft. The problem is, of course, the chemistry. I think we're still... We should be 94 rated, right? We are 94 rated. This feels like it's going to be a 95, but we're not going to get the chemistry. I feel like it's the midfield kind of area as we get Ronaldinho, who is not as high rated as Mayulu, but for chemistry, +5 to the chemistry there. Mayulu makes the bench. It is such a high rated team. Oh, wow. Okay. Can we get up to 95? Who do we need? Just having a look. If Beckham plays, if I was to do something like this, we're now only 2 chem off. It's on Kim Little and Oberdorf. Oberdorf would need a league link, as would... I said Kelly, I mean Little, Kim Little. Okay. She'd need a Scottish link. All right, we'll try and figure it out. Might be a bit tough. Just an icon. Oh, to be fair, we've got Beckham who can be our icon centre mid. So maybe we can move things around. This pick's not ideal. Got 1 pick left. It's got to be good. Oh, mate. Go Mateus there. That is unfortunate. Well, should we try 5-back? Or should we go... Let's go 4-5-1 attack. I quite liked the last draft we did, the 4-back formation. We got a lot of high-rated fullbacks. And it does seem like Modric is going to AC Milan. So that is an interesting signing. We'll go McManaman here in case we need the Prem Cam. Our right mid is not very good. We'll take her there. I'm going a bit all over the place in terms of the next pick, but Kenny Dalglish, much needed icon. Our first cam, I'm going to go Rui Costa because we prefer to see a 97 rated Jude Bellingham. And he shows up again. We can't take him, honestly. We'll go Hamsik. And then left mid. Oh, wow. Okay, this is not the best start to a draft ever, but we've still got loads of picks left. And we get Nuno Mendes. He does have 2 high-rated cards, but at this point, what can you do? And you know what? Someone asked yesterday, have we ever had a goalkeeper captain? And it really made me think. I don't think we have. I don't really remember. I don't know if anyone else remembers me getting a goalkeeper as captain, but I feel like they're just not there for some reason. But we do get a good goalkeeper anyway. David De Gea, 94 rated, and backup is me, so that's fine. It's more so the midfield that needs improving. The defense. Does Reguilon actually still play for Tottenham, or did he go somewhere else? I'm trying to think now. I don't remember seeing him play for Tottenham this season, to be honest. Roberto Carlos goes left mid, which is cool. And Stein's got like a 96. Podence has a high rated card as well. I don't think Bobby Firmino does. He may do now though with the team of the season, but I don't remember seeing his card. And that reminds me, actually, someone asked me about Liverpool next year. With all the signings they've had, Kirkes is now almost a here we go. So that's what their 3rd signing. They still want to get a new striker as well. I think it definitely makes them favourites to win the league. I'd expect a bit of a bounce back from Man City. Arsenal, we'll see what they do in the transfer window. But I don't know, whenever I say Arsenal, I feel like I don't really believe it. But they are, the last few seasons, they have been second. So you got to include them in the conversation. And I think as well, a big part of it is we get 2 97s here. Desiree Doué or Lionel Messi. It's got to be Messi, and he's got right mid. Going to get chemistry too. We'll do that. What was I going to say? With I actually completely forgot what I was going to say there. With Chelsea, signing a new keeper, like Sanchez was one of the main reasons, I'd say. Because I think as well, when you've got a solid goalkeeper, it gives the defense more confidence. So I feel like the Chelsea defense could potentially be better than it actually is, but they're just not as confident as they could be with Sanchez in goal. Maybe they still do need a new centre back, but I think their midfield is really good. They've got every winger in the world basically, so their attack should be good. They've just got Liam Delap. Now, is he the answer? Maybe. I don't really know why I took Pulisic there, by the way. This isn't going to be the... this is not even going to be a 93 rated draft, so let's just move on. But, yeah. Chelsea, interesting looking team. There's a few good teams in the league, but Liverpool, I'd have them as favourites. Okay, let's do way better in this attempt. That draft was actually solo rated. We will take a 4-3-1-2. I do feel like I should be taking a winger formation, but again, no goalkeeper. So yeah, maybe we don't get goalkeepers as captains. 93 Hullet amongst those players is good. So our second icon. But these kind of picks, we need to really be seeing 95s and above. Our striker's going to be Kramer. And then midfield. Okay. That's good. 96 rated. And then, oof, okay. So Grav has a high rated card. Angel Dahl does. Tolisso does. I don't. Ooh, does he? I don't think Gerhardt does. So there we go. That's who we're taking here. Right back. Wow, Advincula, really. We've got maybe 2 playable players right now. I feel like I have to go for Van Dijk because we're just solo rated at the moment as well, which is a bit annoying, but here we are. Badiashile is good. And our left back is great as well. So the two Chelsea boys coming in clutch there. Can we go 3 for 3 with Jorgensen in goal? We can't, but we do get a Vicario. And for the Prem Chem, we're looking good. If we get like a Prem Hero, ideally a Prem Team of the Season would be nice. Go Providel here. And a couple was asking about profit or loss. Now, I did speak about it yesterday, asking for suggestions for some improvements to the series, because a lot of people are asking for it back. But in terms of the, what do you call it now? The analytics, so I can see how long people are watching the video for, where they're dropping off, and I think it's roughly the same as the highest rated draft video until it gets to the gameplay, and then there's a huge drop, and then some people come back for the rewards, so maybe they just skip to the end for the rewards. So I didn't feel like I was putting in too much of the gameplay as it is, but let me know if you have any suggestions or anything to make it more entertaining series, because right now with the views and stuff, it makes it difficult to do because it does take a bit longer to record and then edit, and all of that adds up. So someone did suggest actually doing it at the start of the year. I do agree, and that would have been good if I had it at the start of the year, and we could have like kept the progress throughout, maybe built a team as well with the players we were getting, but I guess I didn't, so that can be something for FC26. But for now, if we've got the rest of the game cycle left, let me know what improvements you want to see. So we get Jude Bellingham here. We'll take his 93 because we've only got 2 picks left. Feels like it's another draft that is not that high rated, but we'll see what our last 2 picks are looking like. Okay, Fez. And then our final pick, surely it's a good player here. It's 93 rated Jarzinho. He's going to go in over Crespo. Crespo can just about make the bench. We're going to be 93, but this is not what you came to see. We need to get that 95. Let's get into the next one. Okay, into the next draft. Maybe we should try the 4-2-4 or the 4-2-1-3. Let's go 4-2-1-3. I feel like we never really get the high-rated strikers. So at least with this, we only have 1 striker position to worry about. And maybe our wingers, like a 96 rated forward or Hurtig, is fantastic. I think we go Hurtig though, because she can play striker as well. And then our right winger. Okay, so we really should have been taking winger formations. Note to self, that is good to know. 95 rated, 96 rated Tadic, sorry. That is our third 96 rated card in a row. We get Hasegawa here. Not the worst, not the best either. And Camavinga, again, not the worst, not the best either. But maybe we'll get some new CDMs on our bench here. Probably going to have to be Jules Koundé. Does have a high rated card, but not as high rated as a 96 Pedro Porro. Pavard's got a high rated card. Just because we've seen Alderweireld here, I wanted to mention the duos, Alderweireld and Vertonghen. I actually didn't know that they were so sort of entwined. It was interesting to see. Now, do we go Davinson Sanchez here? Yeah, we do. He's on full chem because of Tadic. I was going to go Badiashile, but we'll go Sanchez. Hopefully we get a Tottenham road to the final for Brennan Johnson's chem. We get a Junior Firpo here, so we're looking really good. And then, oof, okay, goalkeeper will need a better keeper. We'll take Bauman for now. Come on, can we get a good goalkeeper here? Diogo Costa, he'll do. We're going to need some icons. An icon centre-back would be fantastic. Like Beckenbauer would be amazing. Well, I'd even take Rio, to be honest. 92 rated would be good. We get Kyle Walker. Not what we wanted to see. Should be able to play, though. And I guess we could move Jules Koundé to centre-back. So I guess that works. But in terms of chemistry, we're only on 17 chem. That is not what we want to see. Neither is this. Trigueros. Okay, come on. Big players now. Okay, 92 rated Sauer is good because she's going to help us with our chemistry. So Hurtig goes to striker. Tadic goes to left wing. And then Sauer plus 10 to the chemistry. So that is amazing. More of the same, please. We get Baltimore here. she's not going to, well, she shouldn't make our bench. We'll just go Harry Winks. We'll go lowest rated. But as you can see, we've already got 2, 4, 5, 6 low rated cards, which means an 85 rated is going to have to be on our bench as we now get 96 rated Johan Cruyff. Wow. I mean, he'll probably just play over Sauer, right? Could have taken Mariona for Heretics Chem, but I feel like icons are going to win the day. We get Schneider. To be honest, all of our last picks should be high rated, but we're only 92 rated at the minute, which is a bit of an issue. Carlos Alberto is fantastic. He goes in and doesn't get us any extra chemistry, really. I mean, if he goes in over Junior Firpo, maybe it's a bit more, but our third icon is key now. Engels, you know what? I say it's key. We could just play 3 icons because we do have 3 icons to play. So we should be about 93 rated at this point. I think with 1 pick left, we still have the potential to go up to 94. We'll do this. And yeah, that's basically full chem. And then our last pick is going to be 96 rated Fernandez or 95 rated Vitinha. I may even just take Vitinha here. I think I will. Because he's at least going to start. We lose 1 chem on who? Oh, on our right back. But did we not get a right back? Well, I've made that up. Fair enough. Okay, let's go for the 4-2-4 formation. Loads of high-rated wingers. We start with 92-rated Hivaldo. Not bad to get an icon early in the draft. Smolarek. 92 rated is not the best, but good for the bench rating, I guess. And a lot better than Taiwo Awonyi. Right wing, we can't actually take Beth Mead because she's got a 96 rated card now. So I think it's going to be Oxlade-Chamberlain. Because obviously Messi's got the 97 too. And get Zielinski here, not ideal. Second centre mid. At this point, do we go Bonmati? And let's wait. We'll go Odegaard. It's still quite early on in the draft. Left back, we get Arthur Masuaku. It's pretty good. And our first centre-back's Kurtz. It is a bit concerning that Masuaku's our best player after however many picks. Right back, a road to the finals here, surely. Okay, Danny Carvajal's good, 95 rated. And then in goal, we get Vans Domselaar. What a name. I feel like I like that name. Daphne Van Domselaar. She goes in goal. She gets the Arsenal link too. And she should be alright for chemistry. Ter Stegen, probably a bit better than Alisson. Plus, Alisson's got high rated cards. We get De Vries here too. He could play centre back and lose us a bit of chem. Or just do that. Can pick up 2 more icons, then we're laughing. And Zambrotta shows up here. So he replaces Masuaku. And that's pretty good. Next is Endo. Wataru. Endo. He goes into the team. Where's all the 97s? I feel like we haven't had a 97 in a while. I know we got Messi a few drafts ago, but I'm seeing people get multiple 97s to get a 128. So come on, EA. Garincha here is good though. That's our third icon. Nice boost for the chemistry. Next pick is... Ooh. Well, I guess we go Fernandez though, right? Highest rated, 96 rated. Gonna get more chemistry. And we need a new striker. And Free Gang's got a striker. So that actually works really nicely. That's now our third 96. We obviously need a lot more. But we're at least heading in the right direction. 92 rated, 31 chem. Someone asked my favorite Ajax player. That's a question. Ajax. You know what? The first player that came to mind is Huntelaar for some reason. So I'm going to say it's Huntelaar. It might be someone else, to be honest. But for now, I'm going to say it's Huntelaar. And there's another Ajax question. What do I think about Broja to Ajax? You know what? In the Prem, when he first kind of came onto the scene, he looked like a really top talent. Had a tough time with injuries. But I think he's still a good striker. if he gets a run of games, as we finally do get a 97 in Desiree Doué. Where do we play him? We've already got 2 96s in midfield. Ideally, we'd want to play him left wing. But for chemistry, I don't really see it happening. We'll see. We caught up to 94 as well. That's nice. So with 1 pick left, we go back-to-back 97s, maybe. Yaya Toure. He at least makes the bench, but I don't think it's enough to see a 128. -7 to the chemistry if we try play Doué. So we'll leave him on the bench. We did get a 127, so it's not too bad. Let's get into the final draft attempt. Okay, into... Should this be the last draft attempt? I mean, it should be, but we'll see. We'll see how good the draft is. 3-4-2-1. I don't mind taking. It's quite attacking. We'll see if we can start with a good captain. We'll go to Binya here. And so a lot of people left... Well, I say a lot. Quite a few left the list of 10 midfielders. So in the 10 draft video, there was a bit of a discussion around some midfielders, and quite a few ordered up their lists. Now, I feel like Maynham would be easier to get chemistry to with the Norway link. So I'm going to take Maynham. And, okay, our second centre mid's not great. We'll go for him. But I think our lists were mostly the same. Some people had Modric instead of Iniesta and stuff like that, which is fine. The only thing that was different with, I guess, my list and a few of the lists that were sent in was the position of Pirlo. I think I put Pirlo quite low in my list. And you know what? I was thinking about it. It's probably because I think he goes up in estimations because of the World Cup in 06. But then a lot of the stuff he did that was good was probably before my time. Like it was like early 2000s, mid 2000s. I was a child. So I probably don't appreciate it as much. I was surprised. I wasn't too surprised with the English midfielders being sort of near the bottom. I was a bit surprised Gerrard was quite low. I feel like out of the English midfielders, Gerrard does kind of stand out a bit more, at least on the international stage. But that is what it is, I guess. And this draft, I don't know. It started off a bit slow, but it does feel like it's picking up. And the good thing is we've got 2 really high-rated icons. If we can get a third, then we're laughing. We do need a few positions, though, as we get Wayne Rooney here. He could be our third icon. We mostly need a centre mid, 2 centre backs, and a left mid. Our bench isn't too low rated either, so we'll see what else happens. We now get Ford, which is amazing. She goes left mid. She's going to get great chemistry to our centre mid there. I think it's Maynham. And then really want to see some centre backs now. Marquinhos is a centre back. He is the highest rated here as well. He would get a lot more chemistry. He's got a 96 rated card. I can't really justify taking him. Or can I? I'm not going to take him. We've still got 5 picks left. Surely they can give us 2 better centre backs. We now get 96 rated Beth Mead. I feel like we just take her, isn't it? Because Rieten, I guess, can play cam. Actually, that's a thing. Rieten can play cam. She'll get the Norway link and that extra WSL link that we need. So she would be on full cam. And then we can take out Sasic. Otherwise, we take Beth Mead. She goes right mid, but we're benching Rodney. I don't see the point in that. So we'll do this. And we go up in chemistry. The WSL ladies are on full chem. And, okay, centre mid and 2 centre backs then. Let's see. Let's see what EA's got in store. Haha, okay. Not what we wanted to see. I guess that is a centre mid, but I want to see a high rated centre mid. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Maybe we will do one more draft. Wow, all the Arsenal ladies are showing up. I think I really need to take 4-back formations with wingers. The amount of high-rated fullbacks there are, as we get Wu Lee to add to the bench. This is actually, you know what? I'm saying we should do another draft. This is actually a really good draft. It is just literally the defense that's let us down. If we had high-rated defenders, what are we looking like? We're not up to 95. That's... What about with Vicario? We're still not up to 95. I guess the bench is quite low rated, but there you go. Let's do one more draft, and then that will be it. Okay, let's go 4-3-3. I feel like wingers and fullbacks are the meta right now, especially with the Arsenal road to the final cards now in the draft. We have seen quite a few of them today, so hopefully we'll see some more. Onabache is really good as well. I had a few more interesting comments. Someone asked my 4 favorite films. It is a bit of a tough one because I don't really watch movies like that. But in terms of the genre, she does have a 97 rated card, but she's just way higher rated than the other option, so I'll take her. But in terms of the type of movie, I do like a psychological thriller. So like a movie that makes you think a lot is probably my preferred choice of movie. Now, I don't mind taking Dunn here. Kotsu, if we get the icons, obviously would get Kem. But because Dunn can play in so many different positions, it does give us a lot more flexibility. Goalkeeper, we'll take Szczesny. We're gonna need a new keeper. But let me know what your favorite movie is. Maybe it'll give some inspiration. Also, I do like sci-fi movies as well that kind of have you thinking. So like those types of movies is what I'm saying. We get 95 rated Nadine here. So have we saved the best draft for last? We definitely need a new striker, but I guess Chavinga can play striker, so it's not too bad. Let's see what else we get. We do get 95 rated Ibanez, which is a much needed centre back, to be honest. But it's got to be, we're gonna have to go highest rated here, and because the Rice has centre back, it's actually not so bad. I am just wondering about Porro's chemistry. Obviously, we've got a lot of Spanish players. The Spanish icon actually carrying the chemistry there, so that ends up working out. Rodney, Simon, they have higher rated cards. I don't believe Aya has, so we'll go there. Someone also asked about drafting until. Are we going to be doing a drafting until 128? I reckon that will be not this Friday, but next Friday, if for some reason we haven't got it by then. On Friday, I don't think there's a new promo. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it's Ultimate Ulti TOTS, as they like to call it, which is the best players from the previous weeks of Team of the Season. Do they do an icon team? I actually can't remember. My memory's so bad. But let me know in the comments if you do know. We'll take 96 rated Pele here because it will be our 3rd icon. So we'll just take out Karshawi. We'll do that. It's looking good. This definitely has potential. Looking at the team though, I'd say our midfield and our centre back could definitely do with improvement, and a 97 rated card would be great. I mean, 96 rated forward, which is probably going to be for our bench at this point, but that is pretty good as well. So we're going to stay 93, of course, and we've got such low rated cards on our bench, so definitely has potential. Wow, 97 rated Messi shows up. We're obviously taking him. That probably takes us to 94, right? If we're 94 here, which we are, then maybe with 4 picks left, this is going to be incredibly close. Also, guys, we've got episode 5 on more ADR of the Man United career mode. If you haven't seen that, be sure to check it out. And I'm frantically trying to figure out who the next goalkeeper for Man United will be. It looks like Onana's going to leave. So we try to keep the career mode realistic. So let me know who you think Man United will sign in goal, and maybe we'll replicate it in the career mode. Now, Julian Brandt, 89 rated. It is an upgrade, but not quite a 95 upgrade. How many? We've got a lot of 95s. We've got a couple 96s. The bench is incredibly high rated, so that is probably carrying us. We now get 92 rated Xavi Siemens. Gonna make the bench. Eder Militao, he'd be a +1 on the centre back. Doesn't really feel like that's worth it. So we'll take Xavi here. And we don't go up. Okay, fair enough. And then our final pick is going to be 96 rated Zinedine Zidane. Have we just got the 128, guys? Goes on to the bench. We don't go up to 95, but obviously he can start. We have done it. Oh, I love it. I wonder how close that was. I actually didn't expect us to do it. That's crazy. So 396 is a 97, 295s a 90. Wow. I guess it's the bench as well that's really helped us out. But there you go, guys. That's the 128. We will take our manager, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, be sure to leave a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe, share this video with a friend, tell people about it, and I'll catch you again next time.